Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we are still at QuailCon day 2. I figured I'd make a little introductory video while I'm sitting in the car taking a car break. Classes are going on right now. I believe it's Dale's Quails. Aaron's out there watching him. I'm coming to run the AC in the van for a little while. That way the eggs can cool off. We don't want to mess them up before we get home. This video is going to be mostly clips and photos from QuailCon. We've had a good time. We're glad that we made the trip up here. We got to see a lot. We got to meet so many people that we see on YouTube and watch every week. Zach's been amazing. He's made time for everyone that's here. Lane thinks he's fantastic. Aaron thinks he's fantastic. He's shaking everyone's hands. His speeches were great. He had a lot to say that made sense. A lot that we probably needed to hear to get us going where we need to be going. Because sometimes it's hard to feel inspired, especially when all you do is work. Sometimes you don't feel like you're getting ahead, but you just have to keep working. It's been nice to meet Verna and Zach and Dale and Kristen and Brandon and Chris and everyone that we see on YouTube. It's been inspiring, like I said. Because sometimes you don't think that you can do something and you see people that are like you and they're doing it and you're like, oh, I could do it too. So hopefully that means a few more projects will get done. We'll get that MPIP certification that we've been talking about so that we can start shipping eggs and growing more of a business. That's one of our goals that we'd like to do, make a name for ourselves somewheres, whether it be in the quail world, the YouTube world, anything. Grow our Facebook page. A lot of that's me and stuff I need to work on because I'm shy, socially awkward. This event was big for me because I had to talk to people, but it's been fun. Everybody was so nice and so welcoming, and we met a lot of like-minded people, let's put it that way. If you can make the trip here next year, I would recommend it. You'll enjoy yourself. Even if you have to come alone, you'll make friends with somebody here. You won't leave a stranger. Hopefully once we get home, I can go ahead and make that video and you'll see that coming up. I'm actually making this in the parking lot in the field right now. I'm about to head back in so I can watch Kristen's class on genetics. It's something I don't understand, so I definitely need the class. But I just wanted to pop in, make this introduction video. There's a lot to say. I don't think I can get it all in one video, one that'll make sense since I tend to ramble. But I just wanted to pop in and say hi. And there's more to come. Alright, see you later, guys. I'll definitely try to post more on YouTube. Okay, quick side note, because I did not mention her when I did the introductory video. Jasmine Bass, y'all. She is the sweetest. Lane absolutely loved her. She had all the patience in the world. She helped him for the butchering class, and he just thought she was amazing. Every time he saw her, he felt he needed to go have a big conversation with her, and she had a conversation with him every single time. So if you haven't heard of Jasmine, haven't checked her out, she's always really involved with the My Shire lives, and she's wonderful, and I didn't want to forget to mention her. All right, bye.
My kids never touched me ever. They just knock your fingers off. will lose fingers. Exactly. My sister and I, I don't know where she went. She just started, and we have about we got like 50 eggs, half hatch, and then a little more than half a female. So that's pretty good. I'm all in now. And this morning I found a female with a injured eye. So one aggressive male was in the cage about 6. And I said, geez, we have to get rid of that so that I can put the quail in.
Open it up as wide as you can.
Not your first time.
And they gravity feed all of our waters on each side. So if I have a well water issue, so for example, I don't know what today is. Saturday. Thursday, I pressure washed this barn. I know you can't tell, but I did pressure wash. Looks great.
Department of Agriculture. So if you would like to be a participant in Ohio in the National Poultry Improvement Program, you go to ohiopoultry.org and then fill out the little form. So what is the National Poultry Improvement Plan? It's a program that's administered by the states to promote bird health, and the national part of it is it's an umbrella to get all the states on the same page so that we all know what we're doing when there's a disease outbreak. So anyways, in the state of Ohio, there are 3 of us, and we monitor about 500 small flocks around the state of Ohio. So that's what I do on a daily basis. We monitor for a disease called pylorem, which is a disease, the program was started to eradicate this disease, and we are very close to doing that. And then the other disease that's of concern for the commercial poultry industry especially is avian influenza. So I'm going to spend a minute about avian influenza in a few minutes. Any questions generally about the National Poultry Improvement Plan?
Appears as though he has volunteered.
I wasn't sure if that was you, but I saw your mom. I saw you yesterday. I saw your mom coming.
Right? And then you need the determination and the hard work to make it to the other side. You see, ambition comes before hard work in the dictionary. And hard work comes before success in the dictionary. So, you have to have ambition. Now, see, society in general has made ambition a 4-letter word. Who was here last year? A few of you? Okay, not a lot. Okay, we must have had a horrible event last year. I don't even know. No one came back. Or hardly anybody came back. All right, so, see, I talked last year about profit, quail for profit. And I said that society and people in general act like profit is a 4-letter word. It is not a cuss word. It is not derogatory. Profit is necessary. You cannot help someone unless you are taken care of. That's how that works. Ambition is the same way. Ambition in society is a 4-letter word. I'm not ashamed to be ambitious. That just means I'm a big dreamer. That just means I'm going to be more successful because I am very ambitious. I'm not ashamed of it. So we need to make sure that we're not planning for this, that my insecurities, me feeling like I'm not good enough to talk about this, was not important. You see, what is important is what my dream is. And my dream is to educate, encourage, and enthuse. And it's time for me to put my money where my mouth is, right? So I need to do the scary stuff so that when I say it, it's real. Okay? All right. I need a drink. I'm so sorry. I'm real thirsty. Okay, so the one thing I'd like you to talk about, Jenna, there's a pig. The one thing I'd like to talk about before we get started, and again, I will try to keep up, I promise, but I'm a big believer that you get out what you put in. You see, if you go to the bank and they want to hear it too.
Their goal is not to be
There we go. So, you can't go to the bank, you can't deposit $100 into an account, and then the next day go withdraw $1,000. That's not how that works. The bank will tell you to leave, or they'll call the police, because that's not how life works, right? So you get out what you put in. Now, when you guys were eating, hopefully everybody ate, had a good time. I have no idea how it went yet. Hopefully it went great. But
we live on about 3/4 acre. We have rabbits, ducks, chickens, all that good stuff, and of course the quails. So today we're going to be talking about some very basic genetics.
Come on in.
Help with the foundation. We talked about this last year, but I wanted to expand on it a little bit more and kind of go a little bit more in depth to give a better foundation, but not get too into it, if that makes sense. So I'll show you some examples. We'll only be talking about 4 different solutions. Closer to my mouth? Yes. Okay. All right. Loud and clear. Okay. Now you're throwing me off again. Okay. All right. We'll get started. Real quick, I just want to go over some basic definitions because if I spit these words out at you, I want you to know what I'm talking about. I promise I'm not speaking a different language. So, phenotype is
that we customize, it's great for the turnips. I would just match it up to the best that you can. I mean, if you're off a little bit, then it is what it is. I mean, they made better minds than us made that. And it's working great for us, and we've got a lot of quail. So I would just find something that works for someone else on a larger scale and say, I need as close as you can get to that.
where do you have your label available for us to view?
Sell it for $4.
I do have, there's a video, and it's, if you type in the YouTube search bar, Feed by My Shire Farm, it'll come up, and at the end I show the picture of it.